What's up, everybody? I'm JWMaher. This is Why We Love Horror Trivia. I've got my snazzy new Walmart Friday the 13th shirt on, so that's what I'm going to wear for the match this evening. Two matches tonight in the Why We Love Horror Trivia Teams Tournament. We have a returning team playing a debuting team. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, but the first team I'm bringing in is a brand new team made up of familiar faces. It's hey, Abby Brooks, and who'd you bring? Holy shit, Jake Meltzer. Black Shabbat. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good.
Yeah, I'll admit I was surprised when I got the call from her former team partner when he was like, "I'm not feeling this anymore. Do you want to step in?" And I was excited, not just because it allowed me to play more, but because Abby's really good, and it's like I did pretty well in my singles match, but I still feel like I'm the B player here, and so it's exciting. Like this is the first time I've played a match with a different team's partner in a really long time, so it's kind of interesting in that regard. And yeah, as my little thumbnail says, I feel kind of like a third wheel. But
I have a different name for it, but I'm sure Aaron would agree that you're the B player. That we can all agree on.
Absolutely.
Well, bring your opponents. They've been here before. Par for the Corpse, Russell Howell, and the philosopher Kevin Poss. How are you guys doing today?
Good, man.
Yeah.
Walmart Godfather shirt that I'm not wearing, but I do have one.
I saw that too. I almost got they had that one. They had like all different kinds of. I gotta go back.
You said Walmart Friday Thursday. I'm like, I wonder if it's like the same like theme there. It's like the real soft. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a buttery little shirt. I like it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go and get another one for the Halloween season. But yeah,
they have a Halloween shirt. It's just the Halloween 2 orange. The night he returned, then he came back.
Oh, cool.
I got the black one last year on that in the Walmart version. So
look at Walmart, man.
I know,
Walmart.
right?
You get Walmart sponsor Why We Love Horror. We'd appreciate the sponsor from Walmart, the friendly Walton family who's done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got 3 rounds of horror trivia this evening, and we're going to start it off with round number 1, which is the whiteboard round. All my contestants here have whiteboards. Prior to the match, both teams submitted 4 categories. The round's going to have 8 questions in it from those categories in the order they were drafted. After each question is read, all contestants have 15 seconds to write their answers on their whiteboards. Then time will be called, all pens will be put down, and when a player's called on, they'll show their board, say their answer. I'll say if it's right or wrong at the end of everything. Correct answers are worth 1 point, no penalty for wrong answers. And for the duration of the match, both teams have 4 repeats and 1 challenge to use however they want. Any questions before we get started? All right, and your first question comes in my personal favorite category, French language horror. What is Justine going to school for in Raw?
Oh, man.
Five, 4.
You get a repeat.
Repeat your first repeat, no problem.
God, man,
what is Justine going to school for in Raw? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Abby.
A vet.
And Kevin.
I said chef.
And Jake.
To be a veterinarian.
And Russell.
I knew it was something about biology.
It's really a veterinarian school, so vet is
nice.
Right. So we'll move on to question number 2 in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. How many Nightmare on Elm Street films has Heather Langenkamp appeared in? And Aaron spelled her name wrong. That guy, I tell you. Sorry, Heather. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kevin.
4.
Jake.
The 3 best ones.
And Russell.
Pretty sure it's 1, 3, and New Nightmare 3.
And Abby.
3.
What Russell said is correct. 1, 3, and New Nightmare. She's in all of those.
Oh, I guess I'm not correct. Okay.
Your third question comes in the category of A24. Who plays Erica, the girl Zach asks out at the end of Life After Beth? Five,
Jesus.
4, 3, 2, 1. Jake
Anna Kendrick.
and Russell.
I've never seen it. I got nothing.
Abby
Anna Kendrick.
Nice.
and Kevin.
I just guessed Dakota Fanning.
Anna Kendrick is correct.
Nice.
Moving on to horror comedies. What family member of John Marshall does he work with at the police station in The Wolf of Snow Hollow?
Been meaning to watch this.
It's worth it.
I saw a different thing by Jim Cummings recently that was something.
Was it the beta test? Is that what they did?
No, it's the short he had with the Marvel
Oh, okay.
thing.
1. That is down. We'll start with Russell
I said father-in-law.
and Abby
Just said sister.
and Kevin
Is that uncle?
and Jake.
I just guessed father.
One of you is right. It's his father. His dad works with him. His dad's the chief, and he's like lieutenant.
Total guess.
Your fifth question will come in the category of found footage. What U.S. state serves as the setting for?
Oh boy.
So many bays in the country. Which bay are we talking? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abby
I said Florida.
and Kevin
I went north, Massachusetts.
and Jake
I think it's Barry Levinson directed it, so I guess Maryland.
and Russell.
I went west, California.
Barry Levinson directed it, and it is in Maryland. It is the
Nice.
Chesapeake Bay. That is correct. Moving on to vampires and werewolves. What vampire movie features supporting performances from Chris Sarandon, Corey Feldman, and Erica Eleniak? Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay, that's your first repeat. What vampire movie features supporting performances from Chris Sarandon, Corey Feldman, and Erica Eleniak? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kevin this time.
Fright Night.
And Jake.
That's what I originally put, but then I changed it to the Lost Boys.
Damn, I thought that.
And Russell.
I too went to Lost Boys.
And Abby.
I guess the Lost Boys.
We're done with Prairie Grounds. Everybody's wrong on that one. It's Bordello of Blood. Tales from the Crypt presents Bordello of Blood. They're on that. I know Chris Sarandon is in Fright Night, and Corey Feldman is in the Lost Boys. All three of them are together on Bordello of Blood.
Well, I feel good. I would never have gotten there.
Your penultimate question comes in recent releases, and it's very simply who directed Humane?
Jesus Christ. Oh boy.
Where not having a Shudder account bites me in the ass.
This is a good time to plug Why We Love Horror Thursdays on this channel. If you watch it, you probably know the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Jake.
Nah.
Russell.
I got nothing.
Abby.
Caitlin Cronenberg.
And Kevin.
I just didn't want to blank word it, so I went with John Carpenter.
Caitlin Cronenberg directed.
Nice job.
Nice pull.
Nice. Helps to
And
be
your
a
final
couple.
question comes in something Kevin just said, John Carpenter. How many members are there on the research team in 1982 is the thing? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Russell first.
5.
And Abby.
Said 6.
And Kevin.
I went 7.
And Jake.
I also went 7.
It's a lot higher. There's a dozen people in that.
Holy
Really?
There's 12. I didn't believe it when I saw the answer myself, and I was like, Aaron's got to be wrong. And then I counted them in my head, and there's 12 guys.
Shit.
Dang.
At the end of round number 1, I have Black Shabbat in the lead, 9-1.
Yep.
We're going to go on to round number 2, and that is the wheel round. All those categories just talked about in round 1 are on wheel now. Teams will spin the wheel, choose whether they want to keep the category they land on or utilize their 1 respin. When a category is selected or landed on via a respin, teams will have received 5 questions in that category for 2 points apiece. All questions have the option to have multiple choice. If you choose to do multiple choice, question becomes worth 1 point. Answers must be preceded by the phrase "final answer" to be accepted. And in the event of an incorrect answer, look out because the other team can steal. So let me bring in the wheel. Let me drop this back. Bring in the wheel. Black Shabbat, you have the option to go first or defer. Categories on the wheel today: French language horror, Nightmare on Elm Street, A24, horror comedies, found footage, vampires and werewolves, recent releases, and John Carpenter. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I kind of want to go first.
I like going first.
Kind of how the way the game is going. Yeah, I'm down with going first.
Okay.
Here's your first spin then. You land on recent releases. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
So this would be mostly on you. I could contribute a little bit, but
Right.
if you feel really comfortable with it, I can maybe support on some of the questions, unless you'd rather spin again and we could maybe collaborate more on something else.
Let's spin again because I think we should.
Okay. We'll spin again.
Here is your second spin that you must keep. You get Nightmare. So
Okay.
we'll put that back. And I'll ask you these questions on A Nightmare on Elm Street. Here's your first question. What's the name of the comic book character Mark turns into in A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child?
I believe it's the Phantom Prowler is the name of it. You cool if I go for it?
I believe you.
Okay. Phantom Prowler, final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. Nancy tells her father to break into the house to wake her up how many minutes after she falls asleep at the end of A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Oh, man. I have a number in my head, but I'm not confident in it.
We can do multiple choice for this one.
Yeah, let's check down to multiple choice.
Okay. A, 10 minutes. B, 20 minutes. C, 30 minutes. Or D, 40 minutes.
Okay, so the number that was in my head is there.
Okay.
But
If I haven't seen this one recently. If I had to guess, I'd say 30, but probably what's in your head is right.
okay, I'll just go with my gut. A, final answer.
A is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal.
It's the other one.
Kevin and Russell, is it A, 10 minutes, B, 20 minutes, C, 30 minutes, or D, 40 minutes?
I think it was longer because she had to sleep, so obviously it was going to be a longer. I thought it was 40 when I saw it. I don't know. I could be. Would anything glare out at you at all?
I was thinking 30, but we can go 40 if you want to go 40.
I'm going to go down on the hill on 40 minutes.
40 minutes is also incorrect. The correct answer is B, 20 minutes. She had to
Really?
sleep 20 minutes.
Okay,
She's a fast sleeper, man. I thought for sure it'd be something longer.
Yeah, she had to get into like a REM sleep, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not saying the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are psychologically accurate.
No, I just kind of that's
All right. Your third question, Black Shabbat, is who plays Joey in Dream Warriors and The Dream Master?
Okay. I think I know. Do you trust me?
I do trust you. With
Because
all
if I go for it and I'm wrong, I don't think they'll get it. So I'm gonna go Rodney Eastman. Final answer.
That's his name, Rodney
Great.
Eastman. Correct.
Very nice.
Your penultimate question. In Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Carlos is partially deaf due to abuse he suffered from which of his family members?
Oh man. I would need to check down to multiple choice. This is the one I remember the least.
That's fine.
So, yeah, let's multiple choice.
Is it A, his mother, B, his grandmother, C, his father, or D, his brother?
I mean, all the ones you would think are there.
Right. I mean,
so
I
can't really
maybe his father.
Yeah, let's repeat the options really quick.
Okay.
You got to repeat the options. A, his mother, B, his grandmother, C, his father, or D, his brother.
So the father is like the most obvious one.
I know.
But I'm willing to go for it.
Okay.
I think we got a decent lead. I think we go for it. Father, final answer.
Father is incorrect. Chance for a 1 point steal. Part for the corpse. Is it A, his mother, B, his grandmother, C, his father, or D, his brother?
Anything come out at you at all?
I originally wrote brother before.
All right, let's go with
these came
brother.
Up. Brother, final answer.
That's also incorrect. It's his mom. I imagine there was a lot of getting hit with sandals since his name is Carlos. Sorry, don't come at me in the comments, but I imagine why he lost his hearing. I'm just guessing. His mom. Your final question is this. Who plays Jason in Freddy vs. Jason?
Okay. It's not. I think I remember his name. It's not Kane Hodder. Again, it's the data thing. So you trust me on this?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Ken Kersinger, final answer.
You know your data. Ken Kersinger is correct.
I had to study these movies very deeply. Once upon a time, some of it stuck.
Kane Hodder, not even in the multiple choice.
Yeah,
not even there. All right, that being said, we'll bring the wheel back, and we're going to go to Par for the Corpse's first spin. After that, half of the round, Black Shabbat getting the score up to 15. Par for the Corpse at 1, and spin the wheel.
All right.
You get vampires and werewolves. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
That's pretty broad.
you want to spin it again?
Yeah, I mean, we can spin again. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's see it again. Please don't land on French.
24 is what you want. We'll just get rid of this wheel totally, and we'll ask some A24 questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Your first question. What does Sheila, the first owner of the dress, do for a living in fabric?
I did not see this, so I've heard of it, never saw it. Have you?
No.
Fantastic. Let's go multiple choice.
All right. A, a nurse. B, a caterer. C, a realtor. Or D, a bank teller?
Those are some good choices. Caterer and bank teller. I kind of like caterer.
4.
Go with it.
Caterer, final answer.
That is incorrect. A chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, nurse, B, caterer, C, realtor, or D, bank teller?
I think she's a bank teller.
I haven't seen this one, so
Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. D, bank teller.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. She does work on it.
Thanks.
Thought about it.
Your second question in A24. In Talk to Me, one of the rules of using the hand is that you must break contact before how many seconds?
Man, I think it's 30, but I could be completely wrong.
Yeah, it's something like
5.
Want to go with that?
You go with it. That's probably wrong. 30 seconds. Final.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2 point steal. In Talk to Me, one of the rules of using the hand is you must break contact before how many seconds?
It's 90 seconds. Yeah.
90
seconds. Final answer.
That is correct. For 2.
Nice. I knew it was longer, but
Yeah, that's oh good.
With that, and your winners,
oh wow.
Will Lockout, Black Shabbat. Let me just put that off the screen. We'll talk to our second place finishers for the day.
Whew.
Russell, Kevin, I didn't mean to throw you guys directly into a brick wall, but this team.
No.
Well, I knew
No.
who the competitors were. I knew it was going to be rough. I know
man.
Abby's very good and knows what knows her horror stuff. Obviously, Jake is very good. Knows his horror and obviously is very good with his data. So when you put that together, and you got a couple guys that don't really have much time to study.
Honestly,
yeah.
Studying wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah, it's kind of what we talked about earlier.
Honestly, it's one of those things where it broke down to. I mean, they knew their shit. I mean, Abby stuff, and then I'm not familiar with her partner, but I mean, he buzzsawed through those Elm Street questions. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I wasn't expecting that, but it is what it is.
I think we'll probably see both you guys back in singles once we clear out this team tournament. You guys will be back in there. Any people you're looking to play in, you're just happy to get back in there when we have you?
I'd take on Russell. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I can make that happen.
That'd be cool. All right.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it is what it is. It's one of these things where it was like, this is more of a fun league for me.
Yeah.
I like horror films. That's kind of why I went into it. But I know there's just a gambit of. I have so many blind spots in the realm of horror, like with just in general. I do remember Raw. I knew it was something with bodies, and I was like, oh god, kind of mad about that one because I have seen that a couple times. But like I said, it's one of those things where there's just so much. Those horror movies like I believe the one somebody said Shudder, that would probably behoove us to do that. But I'm more of the mainstream horror guy. Like I watch the ones that come into the theaters. It's kind of where I'm at. That's a little bit more of my bread and butter. But at the end of the day, they played a great match, man. They're definitely very, very a tough team, and like to see where they. I think they'll go pretty far in a tournament.
Yeah, good luck to them.
We'll drop you guys back. Thank you for being here. We always love having you guys. We'll drop you guys back, and we'll bring in today's winners. Jake, Abby, Aaron wasn't kidding. How you guys feeling?
Good. No, this was fun, and I'm very grateful for Jake and his knowledge of Elm Street.
Yeah.
This has been your second match here, Jake. Are you feeling like, is it shaking off now? You feel like you belong here now? How do you feel?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I always come in a little bit nervous to this league just because I know how deep some of the questions can get. But I think having Abby as somebody in particular, like some of the categories we chose, it's things that one or both of us is more comfortable with outside. Like, and even the French thing was like, we picked that for a specific reason. And it's like, but she still knows it pretty well. And yeah, I just think that, it's always nice. I love playing in teams just in general. It's just like to have somebody to bounce stuff off of and have that kind of safety blanket. So I'm excited to keep going in this. I've really enjoyed being in this league. Like, I didn't really do too much studying for this outside of like the French thing was for just something else. But
we know.
Yeah. But no, this was a blast. And it's like, I'm just excited to keep playing.
Well, there's a match coming up after this match. It'll be Hail Paimon, which is the Webbs. Abby knows that. First is Traps of Perfection, which is Austin as Howell. And we're confident. So who would you like to see come out of that match?
Wait, who's the other person in Traps of Perfection?
Austin and Henry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
feel like both of those teams are pretty different. I think either of them would be fun to play. Maybe the Henry Austin team, because I've already played the Webbs many times.
Okay, yeah. So I have no dog in this fight because I haven't played anybody here like, outside of Kevin, Russell, and Dean. So like I'm willing to accept any sort of challenge because this is still new. This is still exciting for me, and to have a former champion as my partner, like first time out, it's like either way, this is going to be fun.
Awesome. Well, it'll be sooner than you imagine. Once we get these things wrapped up, we'll be sending out the second round. So we'll see you guys probably in a couple weeks. Rest up until then. See you guys. Stay tuned.
Hello, and thank you for your business. Why not stop by our refreshment stand? We have all kinds of special treats, but don't take my word for it. Take it away, fellas!
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, bring your appetite. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time. Popcorn for all, hell's on its way. Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
2 minutes till showtime. There's still plenty of time to visit the refreshment stand.
Come on, take a stroll to the snack bar, have a good time.
From intermission, Aaron, what was more horrific, the intermission or that first match?
Absolutely that first match. That was not easy to watch, I'll say. Just from both perspectives in a very different way. But yeah, we always liked our games to be a little closer than that. But murders.
Yeah, no shade to the losers. It was a beating. Yeah. That being said, this match I guarantee will be closer. We got another first round match in the Why We Love Horror Teams tournament. A team that's been to the dance almost. Hail Paimon is here. The Webbs are here, and then Traps Perfection, who have they're a solid team and they always deliver. Henry Confidential and Austin Pez Howell. So I believe the Webbs did elect to come in first. Let's bring them in. Kerri, Chad, Hail Paimon. How's it going today?
Going good.
Yeah.
Feeling strong?
Never.
Feeling okay. I mean, Austin, he's a big horror guy. He knows his stuff, and Henry, he's a special guy. It is what it is. He knows some stuff too, right?
You've invited them to say things back to you now, so I'm going to just bring them in.
Yeah. Well, he's going to anyways, so it's not a big deal.
It's all going to be direct to you. I can't see Henry and Austin insulting women, but here it's Henry Confidential and Austin Pez Howell, the Traps of Perfection. Go ahead.
I'm in a good mood, so I'll just, whatever. I'm special.
I'm more exhausted from work. I don't have the energy to trash talk right now.
All right, we're gonna bring the energy up as we go here and keep the confidence low. But yeah.
Well, let's talk about it. There's 3 rounds of horror trivia this evening. Again, this is the second match of the evening. Round 1, as usual, the whiteboard round. Prior to the match, Trapped Perfection picked 4 categories, and Paimon picked 4 categories, and I wrote 8 questions. After each question is read, contestants have 15 seconds to write their answer on their whiteboard. This time will be called, pens will be put down, and players called upon. They'll show their answer, they'll say their answer. If they're right, they get a point. If they're wrong, nothing happens. But if you get all 8 questions right, there's a nice bonus question. And for the duration of the match, both teams get to have 4 repeats and 1 challenge. Any questions before we get started? No? All right, then we'll start with round 1, question 1, which is in the Final Destination franchise. To date, how many different directors have films released within the Final Destination franchise?
How are you feeling about the reboot whenever it happens?
I hate the title, but I'm going to watch it. The title is weird.
What is the title?
Isn't it like Final Destination Bloodlines? Does everything have to be
It's yet another Bloodlines.
Oh, is it part of the Hellraiser franchise? 5.
Or the Pet Cemetery franchise?
3. That's fun. Oh, yeah, 2. When all of those are bad.
Go to Henry first.
4.
And Kerri?
3.
And Pez?
3.
And Chad?
3.
3 is correct. 2 repeats and a solo.
What was the other repeat?
What is it? 1 and
The first guy did 1 and 3. The other guy did 2 and 4, and then there was a different guy for 5.
Oh, 2 and 4. Okay.
That is
Yeah.
exactly correct.
Yes.
Here's
I don't know why I counted on your question, John, but I'll let you count on
you can count down anything you want, Aaron. You're the co-host of the most. You can read this one.
Co-ghost. All right. Question 2, category of Saw. How many shotguns fire in the trap that kills Detective Singh in Saw?
We got more number questions.
It's not that, Sing Saw. Sing in Saw. Sing Saw.
I want to see Saw the musical if it ever comes out. That'd be cool, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm down.
And Toby Bell should be in it and wear the backwards hat.
Absolutely. What's up, Phil? 5.
Backwards hat is the key to de-aging. Forget all the computer stuff.
2, 1. It was better than Romulus. Kerri.
2.
All right. Pez.
I thought it was more like 4.
All right. Edward.
I was a little higher. I said 5.
Henry.
Maybe 4 this time.
It is 4 this time.
Yeah.
4 in that
That's what I'm
trap.
talking about, Henry. Get that.
The traps go to the lead on the trap
It has to
question.
spread across the whole hallway. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So I said 5.
And your third question, in Mike Flanagan, it comes up a lot in this league. Innocuous. What do Tim and Kaylee try to use to destroy the mirror in their children? Realizing they don't have the ability to hit the mirror and hit the walls on either side of it instead. What are they armed with? when they do that?
Mike Flanagan fully in Screamed territory now with how the questions are going to be written. So if you pick
Life of Chuck,
this
Life of Chuck,
category,
not soon enough. Life of Chuck, get out in theaters, please.
but yeah, I've seen this movie probably like 9 times because of this league. And I'm still like at the same spot, 3.5 every single watch. It's never improved. Sorry. I'm sorry. It is fine.
3, 2, 1. Pat, what do you got?
An axe?
Chad.
My guess was like bats.
Henry.
I said a slingshot.
And Kerri.
Golf clubs.
They both have golf clubs, and that Paimon ties the game.
All right. On to a real
Yeah, you like this guy, Aaron.
Yeah, we're on to a real auteur. M. Night Shyamalan, who plays Redmond, the first Harbinger to be killed in Knock at the Cabin. I saw Harbinger as I was reading M. Night Shyamalan, so I got tripped up on Shyamalan because I was
These
like,
are all hard words.
do I know the word Harbinger? Because once again, I don't prepare for co-hosting. I just read it as they come out. So I'm like, I hope I know all the words. But yeah, M. Night, this is low tier M. Night, but still good. 5, 4. My taste in movies is weird. 3, 2, 1. Pen's down. All right. I believe we're on to Chad.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad.
I went with Rupert Grint, Ron Weasley.
All right, Henry.
It took me way too long to remember his name, Rupert Grint.
Me too, Henry. Me too. I was like, Ron Weasley.
Kerri.
Rupert Grant.
I mean, I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so it took me a second to pull Rupert.
I am a Harry Potter guy, not as much as Chad, but I am a Harry Potter.
I'm not, so I'm glad I pulled it.
It is Rupert Grint. It would have been weird if it wasn't Rupert Grint at this point.
Yeah, right.
Fives. Going into the question.
Moving on to the films of Jamie Lee Curtis. How many years after killing his sister does Michael break out of Smith's Grove in Halloween?
This is a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I'm going to say this is an all.
I just want to prove I actually know like good movies are good movies too. I don't just like bad movies.
That movie everyone loves, it's good.
What?
Let's wind it down. 5,
Yep. What movie is that referring to? Even.
2, 1. Pens down. We're back over to Henry.
15.
And Kerri.
I said 16.
And Pez.
I believe it's 6 to 21, 15.
And Chad.
I also said 15.
6 to 21 is correct. He's in there for 15 years.
That's fast math.
Aaron J, that was one of the things where I watched that. I was like, ooh, trivia. Remember that. Have that in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote that question, so that's probably why I wrote it. All right, number 6.
Stuff.
Kevin Bacon. In Hollow Man, how does Sebastian kill his mentor, Howard Kramer, after the latter learns about the experiment? I really like this director. I really like this movie. It's one of the first movies by this director I saw as like a 9 or 10-year-old dude. There's a certain scene in that movie I probably watched too many times as a child, now looking back at it.
I know which scene you're talking about. He does very bad things. He's a naughty, naughty man. Not to make light of sexual.
No, I did. I guess I did. Apologize to viewers at home.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Kerri.
He drowns him.
And Pez.
I forgot to rewatch this one. It says strangles him.
And Chad.
We literally just rewatched this one, but I didn't
okay.
remember this part. I said burns him.
And Henry.
He said electrocution.
One of you is right. He does strangle him with water. He drowns him.
I was going to say, we should have left the challenge open there.
If you're a torture in that water,
Kerri got that one.
execution, so
Yeah.
Moving on to scores, no soundtracks.
Ooh.
Charles Bernstein composed the score to Deadly Friend and what other Wes Craven?
A tribesman.
Yes.
Oy
Not
vey.
with any other famous Bernsteins. Charles. Oh, that's his Chales.
You ever watched that?
Boo,
Brett?
John. Boo to Charles. Boo to me. I'll throw myself under the bus. There we go.
There we
5,
go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Pens.
Total guess. The people under the stairs.
And Chad.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Henry.
I said Vampire in Brooklyn.
And Kerri.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, I faked you guys out. It's a Nightmare on Elm Street.
You guys went so quick to your board. I'm like, you guys are nerds, or it's easy. And I was hoping.
Wait, so who got that? Who got that one?
I thought it was too obvious to be a Nightmare on Elm Street. So
The double fake out obvious answer. Your final part of the round, Aaron will read to you.
Yep. In movie release dates, what year saw the release of the films Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Pumpkinhead, and The Serpent in the Rainbow? I almost watched The Serpent in the Rainbow a few days ago, randomly.
That's a good random watch.
Yeah.
You can't beat that kind of random.
Yeah, no, I've been doing pretty well with my random watches for the most part, or I just watch the Joe Bob drive-in movies, which is definitely a good way to get out some movies. 5, 4, shout out to Shudder, sponsor John. 3, 2, 1, pens down. I don't know who we're on.
We're on chat.
Okay.
I either got it or hopefully I'm close. 1988.
Hopefully you got it, but if you want to be close, that's cool. Henry?
1988.
All right. Kerri?
I also said 1988.
All right. Awesome.
1988.
You're all really close, as in correct.
Wow. So with that, round 1 is over. I have Hale Paimon in the lead, 11-9. Good, great round 1. High scoring round 1. We're going to go on to round number 2 now, which is the wheel round. All the categories from round 1 are on a wheel now. Team in the lead chooses the order of the play in this round. They can either go first or second. Whatever a team spins, they can get the category they land on, or they get 1 respin. So either if they pick a category, they respin a category. You're going to get 5 2-point questions, whatever category you settle on. All those questions have the option to have multiple choice read. If that happens, the question then becomes worth 1 point. All answers have to be preceded by the phrase "final answer" or followed by it, whatever. And in the event of an incorrect answer, be careful because your opponent can steal.
Post-seeded.
Yeah, post-seed or pre-seed, it's fine. Here's the wheel. Categories on the wheel today. We got the Final Destination franchise, the Saw franchise. Mike Flanagan directed. M. Night Shyamalan directed. Jamie Lee Curtis acted. Kevin Bacon acted. Scores and movie release dates. A nice even wheel. Nobody went nuts. I love it, guys. But Chad, Kerri, do you want to spin first or second?
That's the big question. Kerri, what are you thinking?
I think maybe second. What do you think?
Just defer and see what they get?
Yeah.
Okay, defer.
All right, Pez, Henry, here's your first.
Hey, Pez, let's go first.
Okay, sounds good. Let's switch it up a little bit. We always go second.
Final Destination. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Did you rewatch him? I rewatched him like a while ago, but obviously,
it's one of my favorite franchises. I'm inclined to take it actually because I've seen this movie quite a lot. I would rather do that than risk getting a Flanagan or something like that. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's fair.
I say we do it, and most of them I should be able to get on multiple choice of anything.
I watched a lot of reactions to him, and I did a full rewatch.
Yeah. I know those movies fairly well, so let's go for it. Yeah.
All right. Final Destination it is. Aaron, do you want to read these, or would you like me to read them?
Sure, I can go. I'll read these ones.
All right. Here's your first question, guys.
All right. Question number 1. In Final Destination 2, which one of the survivors owns a motorcycle as their primary means of transportation?
See, here's the problem, though, Henry. Then he asked character name questions. I remember. Eugene. He's the black guy. His name's Eugene, I think. I'm going for it. Eugene, final answer.
That is correct.
I'm going to shit on these types of questions that hit it for 2. Pez, thank you very much.
It just popped in my head. I'm like, he's like a dirty black guy.
Asking about movie characters in a movie is crazy. I agree.
I know.
No, I'm joking. Question number 2. How many different composers have worked on the Final Destination franchise?
Challenge. Scores is already there. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Scores.
Jason.
I mean, it's just going to be a number, right, Henry? So,
well, you got to imagine it doesn't have an overlying theme, really, right? So you assume it's not just one.
Answer or repeat.
We'll take an extension, please. Let's talk this out. So yeah, I feel like first guy might have come back for the second one at least, maybe, and then maybe they switched it up.
I mean, we are one of the numbers. There was a number question. It was already 3, so I think it's either 2 or 4, probably.
5.
I would go with 2.
4.
Okay.
3.
Sure.
2.
Let's go for it. 2.
2. Final answer.
God damn it.
That's correct.
That is correct.
Ryan Tyler, Shirley Walker.
Just want to talk it out. There's logic.
All right. Question number 3. In Final Destination, what startles Clear and Alex when they look at Todd's body in Bloodworth's preparation room before Bloodworth enters the room?
He spasms and blood spurts out. So it's a blood. Yeah, it's like he has like a muscle spasm and he spasms out even though he's dead.
Is this when they meet?
Yeah. I'm like 99% sure.
Right.
It's a post-mortem muscle spasm. Final answer.
That is correct.
I just had Todd's body moves. But
Yeah. He spasms.
More correct.
Challenge. It wasn't a spasm. You're not a doctor.
All right. Question number 4, penultimate question. Who plays Jim Block, the FBI agent investigating the bridge collapse in Final Destination 5?
There's some names in this movie, but
yeah, this one I'm not. It's like a character actor, but I'm not going to get the name. I think we go multiple on this one.
All the other names we know are other characters.
Let's go multiple on this one.
Please.
All right,
Multiple
your
choice,
multiple
please.
choice options are Sterling K. Brown, A, B, Courtney B. Vance, C, Lance Reddick, D, Peter Mendes.
I think it's Courtney B. Vance. Now that's sounding familiar for 5 for it.
Yeah. I mean, when the tail are, but okay.
It's not Sterling or Reddick.
Who's D? Just so you know, do you know who D is?
No.
3.
Okay.
B, final answer. Yeah.
That is correct for 1 point.
Oh yeah.
And
Peter Mendes is Sergeant Brodsky and Jason X.
Yep.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. Okay.
And your final question.
after his tow truck explodes, what body part of Carter's lands on George's lawn in Eva?
His ass? Wasn't it something dumb?
It was something silly.
His ass or his ear or like in his eyeball? Is that the eyeball?
We'll repeat
Maybe.
in 5.
Yeah, the eyeball.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Yeah.
Eyeball. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Over to
It's okay.
point steal. After his tow truck explodes, what body part of Carter's lands on George's lawn in the Final Destination?
It's my least favorite one, Henry. Sorry.
Everyone.
It's the worst one. I'm thinking it might be his head, Kerri. Do you remember this at all?
I did not rewatch this one.
Smart.
Should we go for it and just see if that's it?
Go ahead, yeah.
His head, final answer.
That is correct for the two.
His eye is part of his head challenge.
Not too specific. So.
I would say it's too specific. It is a really crazy.
It was definitely the whole head.
All right. Hey, not bad though. We did all right.
You guys are really good in that
Try to get some
category.
steals.
We'll
Try to get some steals.
Oh yeah.
the wheel back. Chad, Kerri, you ready for your first win?
Better than bombing some other category.
Score?
It is. You have 16, and they have 13.
16-13.
Oh, that's a respin. And then scores. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Okay, Kerri. How confident are you actually in this? Would you like to spin again to see if we get another category we like a lot more, or do you
I
think-
feel okay. I feel okay, but if you want to take a chance and spin again, I'm fine with that.
Well, I mean, if we do this and we have to go to multiple choice a lot, then we might be like behind a lot.
Yeah.
So, do you think you can nail a lot of 2-pointers on this? Or do you think you're going to go to multiple choice a lot?
I'm not. I don't know.
And the
I'm
wheels,
worried about some of the other categories, though.
you like this better than a lot more of the other categories, or just a few?
I like this better than like 1 or 2 of the other categories.
Do you think we can keep the lead or whatever after that?
Yes, you're talking about someone talking about fucking rich. Shut up.
I don't know.
We worked within the time limits. Just saying.
Yeah, you also talked during every
I'm sorry.
You're
That's okay.
like 20 minutes late. Are you kidding me?
Do you want to try our luck, or do you want to just do the scores?
We'll need an answer in 20 seconds, guys.
Okay. What I feel okay, but I don't know. We might have to drop to multiple choice quite a bit. But I'm worried with all the rest of them. We might need to as well. So.
Well, then let's try our luck and see what happens. What do you think?
All right. Yeah, let's take it. If we lose, you can blame it on me.
That's okay.
We're talking about scores. All right, here's your first question. Who composed the score to A Quiet Place?
Let's see. Okay, you're right.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's like, one of the regular names like James Newton Howard or something, but I'm not totally sure. You
I
want
think we should go to multiple.
Okay.
Multiple.
Is it A, Marco Beltrami, B, Robin Djawadi, C, Graham Revell, or D, Joseph Bashar?
I think it might be D for some reason, but I'm not sure. What are you thinking?
That's what I was thinking as well.
All right, Joseph Bashara, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Henry and Pez. Is it A, Marco Beltrami, B, Ramin Djawadi, C, Graham Revell, or D, Joseph Bashara?
What was your first gut? I have a gut.
My gut was A.
My gut was B.
I watched this not long ago. I just don't remember in the credits.
I feel like they like scores. They would know it's A probably if it was A. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Okay, I'm good with whatever you want. If you want to go with B, go with B.
B, final answer.
Is also incorrect. Should have trusted Pez. It is Marco Beltrami.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, you get the next. Trust your gut.
Too late for that.
Anna Drubich was the composer for what 2022 directorial debut film?
2022. Do you think it could be like Barbarian or something?
I don't know. I should have respun. I'm sorry, Chad.
You want to just go with it because that's a direct. No,
I
that's
wanna
not
go
a
to
debut.
multiple.
That's not a debut. Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Day Shift, B, Barbarian, C, Monolith, or D, Nanny?
Do you want to go with Nanny because we know of that one?
You say Barbarian wasn't a debut.
It's not a debut because he directed another movie before.
Okay, then let's go with Nanny.
Okay, Nanny, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1
Whatever
point
you want,
steal.
Beth. I owe you one.
Let's go C. See it out. C, final answer.
It's also incorrect. The answer is Barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna challenge that.
Yeah, because he directed Miss March.
Yeah.
He did
I know.
direct.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Challenge upheld. We'll throw that question out. He did direct Miss March. That is
Okay,
correct.
so we do have a bonus or an extra one. So
Barbarian's one of my favorite movies. So I knew that.
So your new second question.
Should have just said it.
Who composed the score for It Follows and Bodies, Bodies, Bodies?
Yeah, I should have just said Barbarian. Do you know this?
I think I might, but I kind of want to go to multiple choice.
What are you thinking, just in case?
I think it might be Disaster Piece.
5, 4.
You want to go to multiple choice to be safe?
Yeah, multiple choice.
Is it
Okay.
A, Disaster Piece, B, Junkie XL, C, BT, or D, the Newton Brothers?
Disaster Piece. Final answer.
That is
I'm
correct.
sorry, Cam.
Put a scribble on my board. I didn't know.
Your third question now. What was the first collaboration between Dario Argento and Goblin on a film soundtrack?
Is it Suspiria or is it something else?
Let's go with Suspiria.
You want to do it?
Yeah, Suspiria. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal.
What's the
What
one?
was What was the first collaboration between Dario Argento and Goblin?
Beyond?
No, Red. No, what's the Red movie? Deep
Oh,
Red.
Deep Red. Yeah. Yeah.
the
Go
only
with
other
it.
one I know. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know
go-
the other movies?
Go with it. Yeah. Hit it.
Deep Red. Final answer.
That is correct for a 2-point
Nice.
steal.
Nice. I was about to say Demons, but he didn't direct that. He just presented it.
The
So
penultimate
yeah.
question. In how many horror movies directed by James Wan does Joseph Bishara provide the score and have an on-screen role?
Okay, so he's definitely in, I think, the first 2 Conjurings. He's in Insidious, I believe. So we're guessing a number. Do you have any idea? Do you want to guess like
I
3?
didn't even know he was in the movies.
He's in he's like the tall man, the tall man or whatever. He's
Whatever you think, Chad. I'm sorry.
3 or 4 is what I'm thinking.
5, 4.
Let's go with 4 final answer.
That is correct.
Okay.
And your final question, the bonus question here. Who composed the scores for both the remake of The Omen and the remake of Kerri?
Is this Graham Revell who does like all the remakes?
For some reason, I was thinking Marco Beltrami did this one.
How sure are you?
Not sure.
Do you want to just try for Graham Revell, or do you want to do multiple choice?
Think multiple choice.
Multiple choice?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, they're both there. A, Joseph Bishara, B, Raman Djawadi, C, Graham Revell, and D, Marco Beltrami.
this looks familiar.
All right, let's just go Graham Revell then.
I wasn't planning on asking it.
C, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal.
So it's highly I'm sorry. If you're
A, Joseph Bishara, B, Raman Djawadi, C, Graham Revell, and D, Marco Beltrami.
just from a writer's perspective, it's highly unlikely he would have the same answer again, even
It's
though
not Marco. Yeah. Or
because
we
from
go
a
with
writer's
Ram-
perspective, you don't assume you're always going to multiple choice, so like you just throw it in there just in case.
yeah.
So A or D, which one do you think? Or A or B?
I would go B because he hasn't been an answer or a part of an answer yet.
All right.
B, final answer.
And it's also incorrect. It's Marco Beltrami again. Is the
Son of a bitch. John's gonna
that guy does everything. All right. That being said, we're going to go on to round number 3 score now.
That seems
Travis
unethical.
18, Hale Travis with 18, Hale Paimon at 16. Reminder, that was the bonus question. Was not supposed to be asked. That's fine.
What is the score again? I didn't hear it.
Yeah, what?
Travis with Perfection have 18, Hale Paimon has 16.
Okay, so not as bad as I thought. All right.
And we are going into the final round.
Way
which
better
is,
than I thought.
as always, the Austin Pez Howell Memorial Synopsis Round. Prior to the match, both teams drafted 3 general movie categories. These 6 choices are in a pool, from which either team can select at any time when they have control. The team who's trailing will select first, choosing which of the categories they want for a 2-point synopsis question. If at any point the trailing team ties or takes the lead, control switches to the other team, who will choose categories from the remaining categories until they take the lead. Teams progress through 2, 3, and 5-point questions. Play ends when either all the questions have been asked or one team is mathematically unable to catch up. Questions we got in the pool today come in the categories of the 1970s, the 2010s, the 2020s, animal and nature survival, psychological thrillers, and zombies and other undead. Hail Paimon, you are trailing, so you can choose your 2-pointer in any of those categories. What would you like?
Oh, what do you think, Kerri?
Do you think 70s?
70s over 2010s? Yeah, let's just do 70s.
All right, Aaron, I read them. They're round 2, and you love the 70s, so you can read them their 2-pointer in the 1970s. Here you go.
Yep. All right. 2 points. An aspiring writer is repeatedly assaulted, humiliated, and left for dead by 4 men she systematically hunts down to seek revenge.
Do you know this one? Oh, it's a 2-pointer. Left for dead by 4 men in the 70s.
Answer or repeat in 5, 4.
Do you want to repeat?
Yeah.
Repeat.
1. All right. And for 2 points, an aspiring writer is repeatedly assaulted, humiliated, and left for dead by 4 men she systematically hunts down to seek revenge.
What could this be?
It could be I Spit on Your Grave, I think.
Oh, go
All
with
right.
it.
I Spit on Your Grave, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations, John, finding a
Sorry, I
shitty.
haven't forced myself to watch that movie yet.
You don't have to watch that.
Don't do it.
Don't watch it.
Well, you can watch it. It's just not great.
It's well known, anyhow. Play goes over to Trap's Perfection now. Categories remaining: the 2010s, the 2020s, animal and nature survival, psychological thrillers, zombies and other undead. What would you like for a 2-point question?
So what's the process? All the 2s are available, but like that category can be reused again, or like I'm just curious.
You have to pay.
Category's gone.
Yeah, that category's gone.
So like if we use a 2, they can't use it as a 5. Okay.
Yeah, anything you use comes off the table. So if you think they're good in a 5 and you want to screw them over and take
I would go with 2010s or 2020s. That's what I
Exactly.
would do. Which one? 2020s, like recent or something?
Yeah, just for the 2, and then maybe the
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go recent 2020s. Yeah.
2020s for 2. Here's your 2-pointer. A young artist is stranded in an immaculate forest in Western Ireland. She finds shelter where she's trapped alongside 3 strangers, but stalked by mysterious creatures each night. Name them.
Irish horror.
5, 4, 3,
I don't
2.
know.
Time is up. That's The Watchers. That's Shyamalan's daughter.
Oh, that's like super recent. Oh, I wasn't thinking that recent.
I didn't see it, so I didn't even know.
I saw it and I forgot about it. My heart.
We are tied, so play will go back.
It's a quick clarification question. You're asking about stuff that isn't really on like streaming yet or anything? Like that counts for 2020?
The Watchers is actually eligible as per
Yeah,
state.
it's
The Watchers has been out for more than 4 weeks.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
These quick release dates are killing cinema. I agree.
Okay. All right.
We're back over to Paimon. Categories remaining for your 3-pointer. We have the 2010s, animal and nature survival, psychological thrillers, or zombies and other undead. What would you like?
What do you think, Kerri? We know like what our like favorite category is. We might want to say for 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do for. I guess we could do both. If actually we could do both.
No.
What?
Once a category's gone.
Unless they take it, we can do both.
Do
right?
both what? What are you talking about?
Of the
We'll
category.
need a choice in 10 seconds.
No, they already took 2020s.
That's not what I'm talking about. That's in the 2-pointer.
That's not how it works anymore. Once the category is taken, it's
Once a category is used, it's gone.
Oh, my bad. What do you think, Kerri? Can you read the categories again?
Animal and nature survival, psychological thrillers, or zombies and other undead.
Do you want to do psych thrillers?
I kind of want to. I don't know.
Do what you want for 3.
Let's do psychological thrillers.
All right. Sorry to count you guys down, but it's
All right, no, you're fine. I'm
Just
sorry.
relax, breathe. It's just trivia, everybody.
I know.
That's why we
Here you go, Aaron.
Psychological throws for 3 points. A game designer on the run from assassins, must play her latest virtual reality creation with a marketing trainee to determine if the game has been damaged.
Oh. Do you know this one?
Answer or repeat in 5.
Do you want to just guess anything?
3.
I'll just guess.
Let's repeat.
All right. For 3 points. A game designer on the run from assassins must play her latest virtual reality creation with a marketing trainee to determine if the game has been damaged.
I was just thinking like names like gamer, virtual.
Are those movies?
I don't know. I think gamer's one, but I don't think it's a horror movie.
Is
I
there
don't
like
really-
a horror video game?
I don't know.
All right, just say something.
Gamer.
1. Gamer is incorrect. It's existence or existence.
Oh, okay.
Go.
Some hack named David Cronenberg.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
You should.
We are back over to Pez and Henry because we are tied. Categories remaining: 2010s, animal and nature survival, and zombies and other undead. Which one would you like for your 3
I think that they like zombies or what do you think they like more, zombies or 2010s?
They probably want 2010s, but for us, I'd rather go zombies. I'd rather go pro us than against them right now.
I know, I was
So-
just getting in their heads.
Yeah. Let's go zombies.
Zombies?
Yeah.
Your 3-pointer and zombies and other undead. 2 crew members of a spaceship wake up from hypersleep to discover that all their colleagues are missing. Despite this, it appears they may not be alone.
That's Pandorum, I believe. It's like Dennis Quaid and Norman Reedus.
Okay.
I'm gonna, unless you have any other thoughts, that's
No,
what it sounds like.
I haven't seen Pandorum, so like, yeah,
Okay.
it's been on my watch.
Let's go. Pandorum, final answer.
That is correct for 3 points. It's Dennis Quaid and Ben Foster. Norman Reedus
Ben
is in
Foster, Norman Reedus is in there, yeah,
Norman
whatever, but
Reedus
you know what I
is
mean.
a very minor part.
Yeah, right.
I hadn't seen
With
it, but I knew you.
Yeah.
We're going to go back over to Hail Paimon. Categories remaining: 2010s, animal and nature survival. What would you like for your 5?
2010s, Kerri.
2010.
All right. For 5 points in 2010s. A disturbed, delusional high school student with aspirations of a career in medicine goes to extremes to earn the approval of her controlling mother.
Medicine. Is this not that like that movie May? She's like a veterinarian.
I don't even think. I think that's 2000.
Or repeat in 5,
Like
4,
Repeat.
2.
You have 1 repeat remaining.
There's 1 repeat remaining. For 5 points, a disturbed, delusional high school student with aspirations of a career in medicine goes to extremes to earn the approval of her controlling mother.
okay, so I don't know. I guess she's killing people or something with the to do medicine on them. Do you have anything in your head about this?
No.
4, 3.
Repeat.
Repeat.
2. That's your final repeat. For 5 points, a disturbed, delusional high school student with aspirations of a career in medicine goes to extremes to earn the approval of her controlling mother.
We could just go with the Kerri remake. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I don't know. Just go with it.
Kerri, final answer.
And your winner, the Trap of Perfection. The answer was Excision.
Never heard of it. Okay.
All 3 of the movies you got to read, Aaron, were very Aaron movies. That's really
Yeah,
cool.
they were all.
That being said, I'm going to drop our winners backstage and talk to the Webb really quick. Close game, yes. All these data categories people are picking, I think, when it's like directors, horror scores, horror movie release dates. It kind of like constricts the category a lot, I would say.
Mhm.
How you guys feel?
Not great. We did pretty good in round 1. We got like 1 steal in round 2. If we would have just went first, we would have got Final Destination, and I can't guarantee we would have like nailed all of those, but we would have done probably just as good as Austin did. Austin Henry did in that category. And then we didn't spin away from scores. And then now, this is, unless we study like really hard, this is probably never going to be a strength again, because we thought it might be something we could do. Maybe it's just a little easier because like I don't think a lot of people pick it, but you really got to study this stuff before you can actually nail a lot of questions on that. And even when we went multiple choice on some, we just like couldn't pull it every time. And so if we would have spun again, who knows what we would have got. And it could have been something even worse, or it could have been better. I don't know, but we ended up tied, which is cool. It's just we didn't run into any movies in round 3 except for the first one that we really knew. So it happens and it sucks, but we'll be back next time when you'll have us.
We'll have you soon, I guarantee it.
Kerri, you have anything to say? Sorry.
Can we bring you back? There's maybe a lot for you to play that you want to play. I'll ask you that.
I mean, we wanted to move on.
Kerri. That question's a Kerri. Chad.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Kerri.
I don't know. Anyone really?
Well,
we have anyone.
I did want to say we do want a rematch with Jeremy and Hunter, but we have to earn it.
If we could probably make that happen. We'll see what happens.
Good game, you guys.
Thanks for coming, guys. Very good game. Bringing today's winners, the Traps Perfections, Henry, Pez. Guys, I want to say, like, from your first match to now, I don't know if you're necessarily on a skeleton crew trajectory like those two wacky rascals, but you're definitely improving. So how you feeling?
It's the definition of that's the question. Because fun fact, I literally did 0 prep for this, and it's not out of anything.
Here's another fun fact, Henry. I didn't do any prep either. I totally screwed up. I didn't really I read a couple of Wikipedias for a few movies. I didn't
that's why
just
we
watch
pick
anything.
things we like, because it's like it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why. I mean, behind the scenes, I always talk smack to John, like, how about you pick things you like, because then you don't have to prep, because you can get questions. You know what I mean? It's fun, because then trivia is still fun that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't watch the worst Kevin Bacon movie of all time or anything like that, or a random movie that like might have a score in it. You know what I mean? But no, we had a fun time. Obviously, any given Sunday against them, they probably beat us 9 times out of 10. We just happened to get it in our way today, and luckily for us, it's in a tournament format. So unfortunately, we have to continue, but we will, and we'll maybe prep for the next time. And I don't tell me them saw questions, because we're going to use it again.
Yes. I have plenty, but I'm going to save them because it comes up a bit. We do know who your opponents are. Your opponents are the team of Black Shabbat, which is Abby Brooks and Jake Meltzer will be your next opponents in round 2. How do you feel about
Hey, if
that?
we score more than 2 points, I mean, it's an improvement for them. We'll at least give them a challenge.
Yeah, true that. the bar is low. So I don't mean to make fun of Russ and Kevin. I'm sorry, guys. The bar is low.
Been on a long time. I can.
Well, I just want to say, I think what makes us a decent team, though, is like the thing is Chad and Kerri are good, but they're going to know a lot of the same stuff and prep for the same stuff. Like Henry and I have a different knowledge base. We kind of complement each other with the way we prep when we do prep, and some of our favorite stuff, because like I was going to bank us on us getting the animal thing like for a 5, because like nobody else is going to pick it on me. So like, be on me, but that's all right. Like I think we're good in that way. So
Let's be honest, we're banking on you for everything in round 3. I
saw the Watchers. I fell asleep halfway through in the theater, but like I saw it. I just was not thinking that recent, if that made sense, Henry. Like 2020s. I was thinking like 2020 to like 2023. I wasn't thinking literally a few weeks ago. So that just slipped my mind. But
but overall, like you said, we complement each other, and at the end of the day, we're just here to take a shot, have fun.
We're just here to have fun, man. I didn't go crazy with the prep. Like we're just gonna play some trivia and see what happens, and we won this time. It feels good to get a win. It feels like it's been a while since we had a win together, so it feels good.
All right. Well, that being said, we'll drop you guys back. We're going to see you pretty soon. It'll be set up before you know it. We'll see you back. All right. Congratulations, guys. See you soon. Aaron, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, that was a good game. I think that it's definitely a good example for, with regards to Hail to Paimon. Maybe just got in their heads a little bit with some decisions, and then I think it affected them going in after their decision, which I've been there before, apologizing mid-category, and I really do understand what that's like. But at the same point, it was a great game, both teams. Traps of perfection. They've gotten better and better. And they played with fire here by not prepping, but they have knowledge. So when you have knowledge, you can get away with not prepping. But at the same point, definitely be interesting to see moving forward against Black Shabbat. I think that's going to be a great game.
Yeah, this is definitely a main event worthy main event. So with that being said, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. The Facebook group is Why We Love Horror. The TikTok is WWL Horror. And the schedule, Mondays versus Wednesdays special editions. Thursday is Why We Love Horror, our recent release show. And you're watching the Friday edition of Why We Love Horror Trivia. 2 matches or 1 big match every week. I'm JWMaher. That's Aaron Brooks. We appreciate you making it this far, and we appreciate you sticking with us. Here's the closer.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!